I missed it, man. What were y'all talking about? That conversation sounded good.
We're just chatting about Wayne Wonder and Buju Banton controversy.
What do you guys think about that? Talk to me. That's not even what we're talking about, but that was such a good conversation. Y'all just go ahead.
I'm just thinking that it's 100% a royalty, and if we're traveling together, we're moving, traveling around the world, we're writing songs, and the man say, he should have been get his 10%, at least 10% of whatever he's they Butcher know what happened. I don't think Wayne Wonder's lying.
What was Wayne Wonder saying? I don't even know what's going on.
Well, they're having dispute over who wrote a couple of songs in Buju's catalog.
Okay.
And Buju's saying no, he wrote the song. And so there have been a lot of riff over it.
Wow. Eddie, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think he had said something before we got on air that like that's your brother, that's your bro, like yeah, that's your family basically. What is giving up 10% or 15% of that song to you gonna really do to you? That's kind of like what family does, really, you know what I mean? And based on stuff that I've heard, I would have to say Wayne Wonder is not lying. I would definitely have to say he's probably telling the truth on all this stuff. So he deserves to get his piece of those songs. You know what I mean? And if you look at the net worth of both those artists, I'm pretty sure Buju's net worth way outpaces Wayne's. You know what I mean? So like, help him out. You know what I mean? That's family right there. So I think he should do the right thing, but I haven't heard great things about the business practices of him. So I don't know.
Business practices of who?
Buju. I've heard he's tough to deal with, and like I don't know. I've heard some mixed things about him on the non-musical level.
Well, you know what it is when we talk about writing, right? So let's say we're in the studio. If we're in the studio and let me put you guys on mute here. Let's say I'm in the studio and Porus writes the song, Dr. TOK's lick over the rhythm. And Porus is DJing. And I come in and say, yo, don't say mango, say guinep. And then after say guinep, say in it, so we can attract the English people. Now all of a sudden, I'm now a co-writer on that song, right? Like I wrote, I'm now a co-writer. You think that's what's happening? That's what Buju's pissed about? That Wayne probably just came in, said 2 or 3 words, and now he wants more royalties than what he actually contributed.
I don't. Here's the thing, though.
You go first.
Here's the thing. How much did that? There are songs that one word, one line can change the whole song. You know what I mean? That could have made the song. We don't know. We don't know which line it was, but that could have made the song.
Porus,
you're up. Tell me what you think.
I don't think Wayne Wonder got anything. So it's not a matter of he may have gotten a little something for a line, a word, or a phrase. Wayne Wonder is saying I didn't get nothing, and Buju is saying you ain't getting nothing because you didn't write the song. But based on Buju's explanation and how Wayne Wonder present the story, most people are going with Wayne Wonder, and it gives a bitter taste because Buju is a lot of our artists. I love Buju as an artist, and to see all this bickering, especially with Wayne Wonder, back, Wayne Wonder brought Buju on the scene. So you bring me on the scene to later on have all of this. Nah, Wayne Wonder should get some money.
Sound like we got some Wayne Wonder fans on the panel tonight. Well, thank you, everybody. Welcome to Shake City Uncut. And I do this all the time. I send out show notes to everybody, and then everybody get on stream. And you hear what? We change up the thing. And I was on the phone with hold on, I gotta send the link out. This is bad. See, I wasn't even prepared tonight, but I'm gonna talk.
I just sent it out on Facebook everywhere.
So I was listening to so VOG gave me a call and we would just talk about Skilly Bang. And some of the people that went to Skilly Bang was like the party, nobody was in there. They had like 300 people in there. And but that's not the official number. Who knows what the official number is? Maybe they sold 1,500 tickets and only 300 people showed up. Like, we don't know what the exact numbers are. But I know the question is, when it comes to dancehall, I think dancehall is not music. Dancehall is the only music that's actually a culture, right? Like, dancehall's a thing that you live. And like in hip hop, Jay-Z is the king of kings, right? But let's say hip hop was dancehall. If people from Marcy Projects wasn't going to see Jay-Z perform at the picnic or to see Jay-Z do anything he wants to do, then that party would flop. Because what people don't understand is Instagram can't really build dancehall, right? It takes the people that is on the ground doing it every single day who actually live the culture. We're the ones that can actually promote it because we're a part of it. And that's the bad and the good with dancehall. Because there's sometimes you'll bring a big artist and Left Foot ain't going, Shatta isn't going, Boris call Bingy and say, yo, man, I'll go to that show. Be like, yo, that's a big show. And it's that part of dancehall that hinders the culture also. Because if the street people ain't going, no matter how big the show is, they're going to influence other people in their circle that they're not going to that show that night. But sometimes you'll bring not a big artist, but he has a little hype in the street, and all the street dudes is going, so all the girls is going. So then that party is packed. So dancehall is a very hard genre of music to figure it out on how to promote it. And I just think that corporate America, you just can't come in and promote dancehall and expect it to be successful because you see other promoters or people you deem not as sassy in promoting that you feel that you could do it because they're doing it. The only reason why they're able to promote dancehall is because they've been in it for 20 years. And me and Teddy talked about this the other day. The Instagram post and the boosting really doesn't work. You got to have people from the culture moving the needle. And who wants to attack it first? We'll give it to Porus.
The dancehall culture. You're definitely right. Not to totally overhaul what you just said, but if, for instance, Skilly's downtown and such is putting it on, and I'm not rolling with such and such, he's not getting on. There's no support. And who's gonna support Skilly? Skilly is hardcore. So it's gonna take in Boston, it's gonna take the Brockton people to come all the way to downtown. And again, if the Brockton people don't know the promoter, if you ain't got like a Butter or a J. Cole involved where they could link with the network of people from there and from the Providence and come over, it's not gonna happen. A guy from Maine with the money can't stop at Big Night Live and bring Skilly and expect he's gonna make money. It's not gonna work. No matter how much money he have, no matter how much Facebook he put it on Instagram, it's not gonna work because, like I said, it take a certain it doesn't wire that way.
Which is crazy, which is the issue, but it's good because it gives people like us three who's in the culture, you can't buy your way in. Like you can't, if you look at this podcast and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do the same exact setup, but I'm gonna get these people. You can't buy your way in and bunks us out. You just can't. Because this is 30 years of, and we haven't even got one more. The Trick is not even here yet. Trick is going to be here next week. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be 5 people that has invested 30 plus years into this culture. You can't bunks us out with money. What you can't do is partner with us.
No.
We could partner with us, but that's just how it goes. Teddy, what says you?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You got to be in the culture. I think a big enough artist can probably skirt that a little bit. But I don't know. Like, is Skilly Bang? Skilly Bang has hits, but like if I'm a person that's sitting back and saying, okay, I wonder if I want to go see Skilly Bang and pay all that money to park and pay to go to the show. I mean, how many hits does he have? Does he have enough hits to headline a show downtown Boston and by himself? And also, and you were right about when you talk about dancehall culture. Dancehall culture was never built on singular headliner stage performances. If you look at back in the culture, I mean, you go see Kilimanjaro and you have Super Cat and Junior Cat and Nicodemus passing the microphone back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, so people were there for a party to see the sound, and the artists just hop on the sound and just perform. And I think like what I've seen success-wise in my 20 years or whatever doing parties is that like I find the crowd loves it more when you're there for a party and a show a show happens at the party. You know what I mean? And I think younger dancehall fans don't even know back in the day culture, but it's just so ingrained in dancehall that like really that's what they're looking for. And like I think even when like Valiant came to, I think it was Unity, it was packed. I saw videos. I didn't get to go, but it was packed. But I think it was because it was a party with Valiant. It was a party, but Valiant was also going to be there. And I think that like Skilly Bang would probably benefit more from that than him headlining a show. Like they did, like the Skilly Bang flyer. You didn't know who the sound was. You didn't know who was playing music. Could have been house music. Could have been whatever. So, it's part of the. You're right about you can't buy your way. People have been trying that in Rhode Island forever. Because Ted, who's Ted? Ted, he ain't even Jamaican, blah blah. Although I am, but like, and it just doesn't work because if you don't love the culture, if you're not involved in the culture, you don't know the difference between like what order the song should play. If you're putting selectors on that have no clue either, you're not going to make it. And right now, if you look in around New England, you see a million dancehall parties because dancehall is being hot again. And you look at the selectors or the DJs, you'll be like, that guy's not gonna know what to play. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna be a crap show. That's gonna suck. And let anyone go to that and then come back and tell me how that was. And it's never good, never turns out good, because it matters. If you're really into dancehall and you love dancehall, you're gonna make sure the music's proper, the selectors are proper, the sound is proper. And those are all very, very, very important things in the culture.
Porus, what do you have to say?
All right. The general said maybe if a bigger artist could maybe break through that wall. I saw Michael Rose flop at the Roxy also.
I was there.
Ago. You were there?
Yeah, I was there. I was there.
All right.
I
So
believe he had the I think he had Dean Frazier with him too, if I recall
yes,
correctly. Yeah, I was
like
there.
30 people was in the
Yeah,
Roxy for
I was at
Michael
Erotic
Rose.
and did I was there. Yeah,
Okay, all
yeah,
right. So and it was all about the promotion. It wasn't the artist. It was Michael Rose,
Right.
with Dean Fraser.
that's crazy that we were both at that show. That's crazy.
Wow.
Well, part of it too, though, is sometimes some promoters say,
Yes,
"I'm bringing Michael Rose. I don't have to promote. Everyone's gonna come see Michael Rose. You still gotta
exactly.
make sure people know he's there." You know what I mean? Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So it goes to show that if you don't really have the proper wiring with the culture from then, you're gonna have those type of artists, headliners, and you're gonna get 30 people at the Roxy.
yep.
And for those that don't understand what we're saying, Michael Rose and Dean Fraser is the Jamaican John Coltrane.
Yes. We could say
Like,
BB King. We could say like BB King.
we could say BB King.
Yes.
I mean, John Coltrane, BB King, who else? Who else?
Miles.
Miles Davis.
Yeah.
He's on that level of jazz musicianship.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's a jazz musician that plays reggae. And you're right. Like what Teddy said, who was on the flyer? Who's playing? Which hot hot girls are going down there? Who's going down there to shell down the bar? And I never really, and that was the problem with the Skilly flyer. Because when I looked at the Skilly flyer, it just had dates. It didn't say music by. So could you imagine as a dance hall, you're a dance hall person and you're looking at the Skilly flyer and you're like, yo, what am I going to do till the dude gets on stage? Because we're so accustomed, this culture's so accustomed to having a sound or selectors on the bill. So when Big Night Live brought a Skilly with no selectors on the bill, you're like, I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to play an alarm clock? Right? Like, it's, man.
And there's been too many shows going back that they didn't have the sound on it. People wanted to go see the artist. You go see the artist, and then some whack DJ, and it was terrible in between sets. And I think that's happened a lot in Boston before. So I think like people are traumatized from it, and they're like, "Yo, I ain't wasting my time," you know.
Yeah. I think when there's no known or local DJ, you're gonna suffer no matter how good you think that person is. And this is to the promoters that's bringing the outsiders in. Who's gonna follow them? I mean, you can't bring somebody from California over here and expect the crowd is gonna come, or even say Philly, or I mean maybe Philly. You could bring Philly because Philly's New York, but even Philly, and expect the crowd is gonna come. You have to have some known or local DJ to bring a crowd, a dancehall crowd in Boston. For reggae, you're gonna get away with it because most of the time you're bringing a band. You're not bringing a reggae artist with a DJ.
Right.
But for dancehall, you need a known or local DJ to kind of break through the ice and pull people to your event.
But even the last time I brought Barris, I remember Barris had his son on the fly, DJ Inferno, and he at his group actually said to us, "Hey, do you have a local DJ you could put on there too?" And of course, Paul obviously was on there, but they even knew from a marketing perspective, they were like, no one there is going to know DJ Inferno, and if maybe we could throw a local DJ on, that'll bring, even if it brings 5 extra people to come see Barris, they were cool with it. They knew the importance of it.
Yeah, and to me, dancehall is a music that needs pieces for it to work. You need the video man. Need the picture man. Need the hot girls. You need the jankra that he's about to pour. That he's about to pour.
Second one.
You need the selector. You need the shotters. Or I guess we don't. I'm old school. I guess we don't use the word shotters anymore. We use choppers or scammers, whatever. Scammers, right? I'm old. Excuse me very much. I'm trying to skew the show to a younger demographic. The term shutters they're probably saying, what the hell is that? There ain't no shot. We don't shoot nobody no more. We're up on scamming or whatever they are. But you need them in the dance, shelling it, because each one of them dudes have about, gallus. Everybody's a gallus. So each one of them dudes got 2 girls that they don't know about each other. So that right there, that's 3 tickets bought. That's 3 tickets bought just from one dude. So now if you have 10 or 15 scammers or choppers with 3 or 4 different girls on the side, right? What does that do? That increase the economy in Boston, because now you got 3 women going to buy clothes. You got 3 women going to get their hair. You got 3 women going to get their nails on. That's just from one chopper. If you have 10 or 15 of them in the city, that possibly could be 30 to 40 women that's boosting the Boston economy. And now Lisa wants to hype on Browning, right? Even though they don't know they're dating the same dude. But Lisa and Browning want to go into the dance and dress up and get the picture taken, put it on Instagram. The video man videotape them, and then it's on the website. And then, it's like my outfit versus your outfit. A lot of corporate America doesn't understand the right answer in dancehall is the wrong one, unfortunately. And the fact that you have these warring factions, and then the boys from over B block and the boys over from C block, they're gonna go to the dance because they want to shell it down to show that they're making more money than that. So then the bar is shelling down. It's dancehall is a pot that only can be stored by the master chefs, and we're the master chefs. I mean, we would love to do a collaboration with you guys, to let you know what it's like. But this is and that's the greatness about the culture. What's bad about it is if the people that are not hot in the streets ain't going, nobody's going to the party. But then that gives us, the people that's in it, credibility and weight, right? All right. I got another question. Boris, I heard they're doing a documentary on Black Roses. And guess who's left? And guess who's left out?
Bogle.
No. Go ahead. Give me another guess. You won't even guess this. You can't guess it. So this is just a stupid exercise. You won't guess it. They're doing a documentary on Black Roses, and what I'm hearing is Willie Haggard is not in the documentary.
But he's one of the founders, isn't he?
Who wants to attack that?
That's crazy.
Who you want to attack that, Boris? I'll give it to you, Boris. You got a little noise going on in the background. I don't know if it's your TV or what. All right, go ahead. Oh, that's probably the reverb from us.
Yeah, there's no TV up here. I can't even. I'm speechless because throughout the whole thing, Willie Haggard was the man. Willie. Yeah, Bogle had the moves, but to my country knowledge, Willie and the Kakali, that's the same group. Yeah, they had the money. So I don't know.
Boris, you can't come on a podcast and be speechless. I mean, it's Willie Haggard. People probably, that is a crazy. Teddy, you want to even try this? Teddy doesn't, I don't think Teddy wants any part of this. You want any part of that?
I'll say something. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, how can he not be featured? All right, Bogle started it. Bogle's a legend, right? Bogle brought him in, and one of the most iconic dances is named after him. Like there would be no Willie Bounce if it wasn't for him. You know what I mean? So like, I can't even wrap my. How could you not feature him in that? How could he not be included? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Not even a little bit of sense.
Right. I mean, that's what the internet's saying. A lot of the internet, I guess, that have seen some of the video or the trailer or some of the insiders has leaked that Willie.
We gotta check and see, make sure that's not some AI shit that people are.
If it's a bot, it better be a bot. We probably have to check on that. But for Willie Haggard, maybe they want a different direction for the podcast, maybe, or I mean for the documentary. I don't know.
But still, it wasn't like he was like a ancillary member. You know what I mean? He was like
just a core member. Yeah, I mean that right there, that has me. I saw that today, and it blew my mind. Like, how could you have a documentary on Black Roses? Willie Haggard's not in it. I hope that's the internet. Boris, what you got over there? Because I know you were. I hope that's not the internet.
I mean, the internet is saying pretty much that Bogle brought him in to join, you know, with the dancing aspect. But everybody knows that Willie had a street aspect.
A huge street aspect.
You know, you can't dance on Hunger Belly. So we already know what was going on in terms of, you know, Willie's side. Yes, you know, but not having him in a Black Roses documentary is probably more political than emotional.
Ooh. Would you want to talk about the politics side of that?
I wouldn't have anything. I wouldn't know the intricacy of the politics, but I'm saying, given how they socialize and how close niche Roses is Agat.
Right.
You understand? And to have a documentary about him and then about the crew and not have him in it is probably more political than emotional.
Wow. Teddy, what do you think? Political or emotional or stupid?
No, it's probably it could be political for sure, because there's got to be a reason. There has to be a reason. It can't be just we left him out. You know, it has to be a reason. But we all know this stuff happens on the regular. Look at, if you watch the Bob Marley documentary, they don't even talk about Peter Tosh. So that's just how it goes, you know.
That was a fake movie.
Yeah, man, that was messed up. That
was an iShow Speed moment.
Wow. Talk about iShow Speed. That's the next topic here. What do you think about the whole iShow Speed movement? He ranked Jamaica 3rd for food. Now let's talk about food. iShow Speed says Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and Trinidad, the top 3 places in is it the Caribbean or Caribbean, that the food is good. But let's talk food here. Let's talk food, because I have a hard time with Jamaican food. Jamaican food for me is tough because everybody's Jamaican mother is the master chef, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care if I go to a 5-star restaurant in New York, if I go to a 10-star restaurant in Dubai where it's $8,000 a plate and they bring out some oxtail, I'm going to say it's trash, even though it's better than my mom's, bake better, look better, garnish with salt, and then the dude come with the salt and all that nonsense. I'm going to say it's not good. So for me, for Jamaican food, I'm very biased, and I think the only Jamaican food that's good is my mom. Saying that, what is y'all top 3 places food to eat?
Number one, so
who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
You mean top restaurant or top country food?
Country food.
Brother, I'm gonna start with Haiti.
Wow.
That Haitian food, and I don't eat grill, and I don't eat beef. So most of the time, I'm eating cabrit, which is goat, or I'm eating some cordon, which is turkey. I don't even eat the chicken because, like you said, or Bobby Shake. There's certain things where Jamaicans make where we're already biased about it.
Right.
All right. The Thai food are gone.
Really?
Yes, Thai food nice. Thai food nice. And I can't go too further before I say Jamaican food, my own food, because any day, no matter what, I'll boil 6 dumplings or some butter and eat that. No boy. Yeah. So those are my 3 countries.
And what are your 3 countries again? It's Jamaica,
Haiti, and Thai.
Wow. Teddy, what says you? And hey, hold on a second, Teddy. If you don't say Greek is number 1, you're off the fucking show.
I know I'm going to disappoint you. For me, Jamaican food is by far. That's why I had a Jamaican restaurant. I guarantee if you came to my restaurant when it was open, you would have liked it.
Better than my mom's?
My chef was from Portland. Our jerk was
way
fire.
better than my mom's.
I never had the moms. I can't say. But Halfway Tree in Rhode Island had a wicked chef. Our food was fire. So Jamaican food.
We missed what you were saying over the noise. What were you saying?
No, my restaurant used to be called Halfway Tree because that was my favorite place in Jamaica. And I don't know. I think you would like the food. The food was fire. The only thing I contribute to the menu was the wing recipe. Our jerk wings were crazy. But Jamaican food for me, I could eat jerk every single day. I love boiled dumplings. I used to eat so many boiled dumplings that my wife would be like, "You're gonna turn into a dumpling if you don't stop eating other boiled dumplings." Love boiled dumpling. I love rice and peas. Jamaican food top notch for me. Number 1, no question. The jerk chicken on Red Hills Road. I still could taste it in my mouth. Or right outside of Weddy Wednesdays. Oh my god, so good. And when I had the restaurant, we went and bought a grill because we did jerk properly. We didn't bake it. It was always grilled. Our jerk was always grilled.
With pimento stick.
Everything. I used to drive to New York and get huge things of Walker's Wood jerk, and it was fire.
Fire. Wow, you deserve a bomb for that. Jamaican food number 1 for me. Number 2 is Italian food. I love Italian food. Yeah. Hold on a second. Do you guys understand the Greek and Italian war? That is worse than white versus black or South Korea versus North Korea. Because we do know democracy comes from Greece and the Romans. Let's be real. The Romans didn't know how to friggin' bathe.
But I'm Greek and Italian though.
Oh, okay. So you're off the hook.
Yeah. My dad's side is Greek and my mom's side is Ciccone is the maiden name, so it's Italian.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So 3rd is Greek food. So first is Jamaican food. Number 2 is Italian food, and number 3 is Greek food. Because Greek food, I've been a very fussy eater my whole life. So a lot of the Greek food I just started eating, in the last couple of years. And to be honest, like I don't like. Growing up, we used to go visit my family in Astoria, Queens. Once a month, we'd spend a weekend there. That's why I'm a Knicks, Jets, and Mets fan. And And we used to pass this like, you know, Astoria is like all with back then it was all Greek. I don't know how it is now. And I remember there being like lambs hanging in the windows,
Ooh,
and
love that.
so I never liked lamb. I don't even like goat. So like I know a lot of the Greek, a lot of big Greek dishes come with lamb, and I don't like lamb, so that messes it up a little bit for me.
Hold on a second now, because you when y'all said dumpling, it's like I cramp up my belly, like my belly's gonna
No, boiled dumpling will
inflame.
settle your belly.
Oh
Boiled
my
dumpling will
God.
settle your belly. Regular boiled dumpling, flour and water will
I
settle
can't.
your belly.
I can't do dumpling. No way. No way.
Listen, Teddy,
Yeah.
Dumpling?
the boy British man, and that's why.
Yeah.
Boy British man, you know how going British, you get it too refined. You know?
When I hear the word dumpling, it's like I gained 200 pounds. I will take now fried dumpling, yes.
But those are worse for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like yeah. It's a
I'm
double
gonna have
whammy.
fried. If it's gonna be fried, I'll have a festival. Boiled dumpling and then fried and then festival.
So what do you think is healthier? Boiled dumpling? Well, obviously boiled dumpling. You think the boiled dumpling is better is healthier than the fried dumpling?
Yeah,
Of course.
Nah. Me, the fried dumpling is little big. Sometimes the dumpling is as big as the palm of my hand. With the Jesus
sometimes
Christ.
you get the spinners. You could have a spinner. That's not that big.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
and all right, the big dumpling you can cut it up, you know, and eat what you want. But when it's fried, no matter how much I eat, it's carbs already fried in probably already in vegetable oil, oil that's probably not even good for you. So you have the saturated fat, the cholesterol, and the carbs that are in straight sugar.
I can't do it. I can't do boiled dumpling. Let me tell you a funny story.
Mm-mm.
Man, we're in Jamaica and we're at my uncle's restaurant. And he goes, "What do you want?" I said, "Give me ackee and saltfish and food." Right? But when I said food, I said, if you bring me some dumpling, we're gonna have a problem. I just want nice, sexy green banana and some yam.
Mm-hmm.
That's for food for me. So the man come out, my uncle come out and puts it on the table. And there was something on my plate that was brighter than this. So I said to my dad, I go, "Yo, what's that?" He goes, "That's yellow yam." I go, "What?" Yo, the yellow yam looked like it was injected with nuclear waste. The way it was bright and pretty. When you go to Jamaica and you see the yellow yam, bright, pretty, no brown spot. I almost fainted. Because, we're in America. We're just eating nothing but brown spot yam. Even the white yam. I don't even know why we even buy white yam in a foreign. They might just call it gray yam, which is crazy. Crazy. It's crazy. So, my top 3 has to be Jamaica. And let me tell you another funny story. We had a meeting and then we went out for breakfast. So we're out in Rhode Island. And the morning comes, I say, "Give me 1 pancake." Because I'm watching my weight, when I watch the flour too much,
Since when?
No, I used to watch my weight when my belly was in front of me, but now the belly's in front of me, so we can't watch it no more. So as I'm flipping through the menu, I see plantains on the menu. So I said, "You know what? I'm going to order some plantains." So I go, "Hey, you have any plantain?" And they're looking at me like, what's a plantain? It's a plantain. You have any plantain? So we're having this argument because I'm pronouncing it wrong to them. So I said,
Plantain.
I said this, the banana, the fried banana. She goes, oh, plantains. I said, all right, whatever. Tomato. We call it plantain, you call it plantains, whatever. Okay, fine. I said, I like a side order of that. You know they brought the plantains back to my table with sugar on it.
What?
So I looked at my home. I was like, yo, man, they just tequila'd me, man. They just gave me the Spanish version of this. Is not. They put sugar on the. So she comes and she goes, well, how do you? I said, yo, man, you Jose Corvoid me, man. I'm Jamaican. I mean, who put sugar on plant? Like, what are we doing here? Go, do you want us to refry? I said no, because if I send it back, you guys gonna screw it up. So I had to scrape the sugar off. And that's what I'm telling you when it comes to Jamaican food. If it's not done by my mom, my mom's strength is planted because she has a sweet tooth. I think my mom could open up a food truck and just sell planted. She's perfected how to cook it. So I'm gonna leave Jamaica off my list because if it's not done by my mom, I'm not messing with it. So I think one would be Greek. One for me would be Greek food because I like the feta, I like the salad, of it. I don't like how the Greeks use phyllo bread for everything. They use it for dessert, they use it for meal, they use it to build house, they use it to play instrument. The Greeks just go absolutely crazy with phyllo though. But Greek, number one. Number two, maybe Italian. And then maybe from the Caribbean, you know what? Porus might be right. I might have to go Haitian.
Sac passe.
I might have to go Haitian. And the only reason why Jamaica, obviously, it's the number one choice. But I'm biased because my mom is not cooking it. And I don't want her to come and box me, so, you know. Because my mother... Funny story, too. Rice and peas. My mother cooked rice and peas every Sunday my whole life. And I never eat rice and peas in this house. I go up to Junior Cool's house, and Auntie Sharon cooks some rice and peas, and everybody's eating rice and peas. I start eating the rice and peas. All of a sudden, I love rice and peas. So when I come down here now for one Sunday, and my mom she just give me oxtail and steamed cabbage. And I went, I said, can I have some rice and peas? She goes, since when you start eating rice and peas? I said, I had it at Auntie Sharon's house. So I got the wood spoon. So that time I know the only person that could cook me Jamaican food is my mom. So Jamaica's off the list. So it's Greek. I don't want to get it beaten. Greek, Italian, and Haitian. Because if my mom is saying that I like Jamaican food and I'm not eating her Jamaican food here every Sunday, she knows I'm getting it out on the street, and that's a problem. Favorite Jamaican dish?
Favorite Jamaican dish?
Favorite Jamaican dish?
Oh, curry goat and rice and peas, brother.
Wow. So you're not a naturalist. You're not a curry goat and white rice.
No.
No.
See, I like curry goat with rice and peas. I like white rice with steamed snapper fish.
Wow.
See? Yeah. Me like a Jamaican stew chicken, but not just any chicken. Me like fowl. What we call tough cock. The one that run up and down in the yard.
Yeah. This is the only podcast where we don't eat common fowl.
Exactly. Right?
Hybrid chicken. You know what? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something controversial, but I'm gonna say it. You know, nobody in Kings has had a curry goat before. They eat box goat out there because there ain't no place for the goat to run up and down. If you live in Kingston, you eat box goat. They eat box goat in town. They eat box goat in town. Hybrid goat. You know, if you give that goat grass, it's dead. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, my fault. I got you muted. Go ahead.
Bobby Shakes, you know, earlier I heard you talk about the yellow yam, and I was gonna say something. And now I hear you talk about the box goat. Teddy, you see, I'm from Manchester. I'm from the middle of the country, as you know. Orit is Bobby Shakes is aligned with Saint Elizabeth. That's the bread basket of
Bread
Jamaica.
basket of the world.
So they could make fun of anybody. They could make fun of the Rio with food. They could make fun of Sanders with food. So you can go and talk with the town people on the box boat because
Yo,
I mean,
box goat.
I think it depends where in Kingston you are, though, because I'll tell you what. When I was in Kingston, right? This is one of the reasons I don't do goat. We're up in the hills. We're in Red Hills. We're chilling in Red Hills, and it was my boy's birthday. So people keep coming by with goats. I was like, I didn't know what the fuck was going. Excuse me, I didn't know what was going on. So then they leave a goat with us. After 2 goats pass, they leave a goat with us, and I'm hanging with the goat. I'm hanging with the goat like for hours. The goat's chill. He's like friendly. I'm hanging with him as if he's like a pet dog. The goat's hanging there. Then they grab the goat. They yoke the goat up. The goat's squealing. They hear me at night. They go, Teddy, you're the guest of honor. You take care of the goat. I'm like, take care of the goat. They want me to take the goat. I'm like, no. So I hand the machete off to a Rasta dude who wasn't even part of our crew. I don't even know who he was. He kills the goat. I got a video of it. The goat squealing. And then they're holding up cups, right? While the blood's squirting out. And they got the blood in the cups. And they come over, they hand up the cups to everybody. So I was holding a cup of blood, like, yo, you got to drink that. That's going to make you strong. That's strength right there. That's strength. I'm like, fuck it. I'm in Jamaica. I got to do as they do. I take the thing, right? I look over, no one else is doing it. We're not drinking that. They said.
Oh my God, Teddy. Oh my God. Yo, push, I'm going to kill him a town.
Jesus.
No, I'm not drinking no blood. I'm not drinking.
One other guy did it. He mixed it with rum and drank it. But that was it. Just me and him. We drank the blood. That's it.
Jesus Christ, Teddy, you fell for it.
Yeah. So if you're bored one day, it's on my YouTube. So on my Facebook, you can see the video for a goat.
Them trick him. They trick him.
I've heard stories of that. In my neighborhood, there's it's old fashioned African folklore, drinking blood. I've never drank any blood, but when the killing of the goat, I'm definitely there to get a piece of liver to go roast.
Yeah, man. Like I was traumatized. The goat was my friend. We were chilling.
Yeah, but
you made friends with it. So I hope Well, listen, no.
And then I watched the Rasta man. He took that goat apart. No, just a machete. No special utensils. Nothing. Took it apart, washed it. Had the buckets washing it. Like I was like, wow, it was impressive. It was impressive after.
Teddy, favorite Jamaican meal?
Jerk chicken, hands down, no question. I'll do jerk chicken with rice and peas, jerk chicken with boiled dumpling, or jerk chicken with hard dough bread. Any one of those I'm good with.
Wow.
Hard dough bread, yeah.
Hard dough bread?
Yeah, jerk chicken. That's how you get it on the road.
Yeah, jerk chicken with hard dough bread. But what is
you guys doing?
Jerk chicken with jerk chicken with boiled dumpling is new.
Yeah, I like that. What I like to do is I take jerk sauce and I put it on the dumpling.
Oh my God! You guys don't want to live forever? Hard old bread. I've had hard old bread in 50 years. Stop eating that.
Good stuff.
Swell up my belly. Swell up my belly.
I'll tell you
what. I like a good stew peas. I like a good stew peas with turkey neck chicken foot. Again, I don't eat pork or beef, so I can't do. I'm not gonna do the salt, stew, the salt beef, or but stew peas with white rice. Stew peas with anything. Stew peas with anything.
Saltfish.
I'm not a big ackee and saltfish fan.
Oh my God, he's off the show.
No. I like ackee and sausage with anything. I like seasoned rice with ackee and pumpkin. Ackee and sausage with dumpling and yellow yam with any soft banana. Ackee and sausage with anything. By itself, with bread. Hard bread with ackee and sausage. Wicked sandwich. And a cup of Milo tea.
We used to do that at my restaurant. We used to do ackee and saltfish sandwiches.
Really? What used to do, Teddy?
We used to do ackee and saltfish sandwiches on hard dough bread.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
At the restaurant.
Yeah.
And I had every patty. I used to go to New York and get we had 10 different kinds of patties. The best patty was beefy cheese. It had the cheese and the beef already mixed in. And then we had jerk chicken patties, which were fire. They were real good too.
Wow.
What year did you have the restaurant in Rhode Island?
From 2013 until the beginning of 2016.
Okay.
Now, Jamaica's not really known for its desserts.
Yeah, man.
That's why I give it to the French for that. What is your favorite Jamaican dessert, Porus? Since you want to jump on and knock me over. What's your favorite Jamaican dessert? And don't say grapefruit ice cream. Please.
No, brother. I like a nice, all right. I like a nice tart. Some people call them turnover, but we call them tart. Apple tart, and them, I like them something there. I like a nice banana bread.
Ooh.
See? You remember, brother, we have the old good old pudding in them, and the old cornmeal pudding and the old
cornmeal pudding. Yeah.
Potato pudding, and the warmer you get it, the nicer it is,
Jesus.
Yeah, man. Remember, all right. So why you say your mother have a sweet tooth? So where your mother get that sweet tooth from? You think because she go over so? No. She learns rub up flour and butter and sugar from fear mother and auntie them. From yard. Yeah.
Teddy, what says you favorite Jamaican dessert?
I'll be honest, I'm very fussy for dessert. We used to do one at a restaurant that I like. It's not a standard Jamaican dessert, but if you ever want to try it, it's real good. We used to take Festival, put powdered sugar on it, and then do a chocolate drizzle on it, and that was real good.
Ooh.
We also we had gazada and all that stuff. It's just not my cup of tea.
That sounds like a Rastaman cannoli.
Yeah, basically that's what it was. Yeah. But it was good on it, and people loved it. Like we ended up selling a lot of those. That was very popular.
Wow.
But really, my favorite dessert is that, right? That's my favorite dessert right there.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so let me ask you a question now. So this is what we talk about. See, dance, this is a dancehall show. We're talking about food, which is a part of the culture. It's just as important as the artists.
Well, think about when you think about dancehall parties in Jamaica, there's going to be jerk chicken outside with hard dough bread and cut up. You know what I mean? There's going to be the peanut guy going to be somewhere around.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I mean, think about this. How many parties you go to, non-dancehall parties, right? I'm at Dream Weekend where I'm backstage and people are eating soup. Chromatic and people are drinking soup. You know what I mean? And it's 110 degrees outside. How many cultures do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I asked someone, "Aren't you dying right now?"
Soup has to be there.
Soup has to be there.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh no, this cools you down." And I couldn't compute that, but whatever. That's the culture. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural biology. You drink soup, it opens your pores to sweat. When you sweat, the sweat cools you down, and then while you're sweating, that's when they get the ice cold red stripe.
Ooh.
Right after the hot cup of soup, to a nice cold red stripe.
And a Magnum tonic wine.
You see it.
It's a water problem, but I'm telling you.
So as we're talking about dancehall and we're talking about Willie Haggard, right? And we're talking about Bogle, and we're talking about Ice, and we're talking about all of them. And when we talk about dancehall and you shell the bar down and the bottle is at your foot, these are the things that need to be incorporated into your dancehall event for it to be a culture, not a show. And like you said, if there's no sound on it, then it's just no culture. If there's no food there, it's just no culture. Because we're just brainwashed. We're not brainwashed. We're just taught. This is how this is done. And you can't emulate that with. You can't. You can't buy us out. Can't buy us out. Can't buy us out. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry.
I just had jerk salmon and some Rasta pasta. That's what I had for dinner tonight.
Oh my God.
Listen, all that talk about dumpling, I want to boil about half dozen cornmeal dumpling right now, man.
Oh my God.
With one can I tin
dumpling. I'll do cornmeal dumpling.
Yeah.
I'll do cornmeal dumpling. I'm not doing flour, but I'll do cornmeal. I'll do cornmeal dumpling.
So I prefer flour.
Yeah, I just.
You know, Tommy, you know what to make a good dumpling? Get half a cassava. I'm not going to make you make a lot. Half a cassava. Grate it. Don't blend it. Grate it. Add a little flour, a little cornmeal, and make a couple of dumplings out of it.
That's a good one.
Make cassava dumplings.
Cassava dumplings. Wow.
That sounds almost like what is it? The African thing, fufu.
Fufu. Yeah, it's along the same. I mean, it's a different consistency.
Yeah.
But the sweetness from the cassava sopping up all that gravy, man, our jerk sauce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you wouldn't use flour anymore.
Try it. I'm trying it.
Boris, I heard that you said ice cold and listen. I don't want to take this bias. I don't think there's a beer in the world that tastes better cold than Red Stripe. Maybe a Coors Light, maybe.
No, Heineken from Jamaica is also very good.
Yeah.
They all come from the same place, so that's probably why. Heineken, Red Stripe, Guinness, Dragon all come from the same brewery in Jamaica. So, yeah.
I love ice cold Red Stripe is the world. But Porus, you're up. Hot Guinness or cold Guinness? Don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing crazy. Don't say nothing crazy on the street, man. We'd have to throw you off of the boat.
You know what?
He's gonna say something crazy, Teddy.
Give me hot Guinness. Hot Guinness.
All right.
Hot Guinness, better. I always say hot to be in room temperature.
Yeah, room temperature.
Yeah. You know, but yes, brother.
Room temperature in Jamaica could be 150 degrees. Boiling. Room temperature in Jamaica could be boiling.
well, with that what I mean. But there's just something about the hot Guinness. It hit differently, brother.
Hit different.
That robustness. You know? It's almost like you're drinking beer and it's like, it's good for me. It's a little bit of it's a little bit of bitch. It's a little bit bitter. Yeah, right. Man, I like a hot Guinness, brother.
Teddy, what do we say? Hot Guinness, cold Guinness.
I can't drink anything hot. I like it cold. But I will say something. I don't think it's controversial, but I do prefer Dragon over Guinness.
Wow, you're back in. No. I like a Dragon over a Guinness.
Yeah, I got Dragon in my team right now.
Yeah, I like Dragon. Dragon is a little bit sweeter.
Yes.
I like the Dragon when because me and my mom usually rub bun. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Why? Why?
Why they're gonna clip me? They're gonna clip me, make me sound like a fussy. But for me and my mother, we make bun.
I think we know what you're trying to say. We understand.
And when we make the bun with Guinness, I like it better when we make the bun with Dragon. Dragon just seems to be a little bit more earthy. All right, since we're talking about food, this is the culture. Bun with raisins or without raisins? Teddy, you go.
I don't like either.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Teddy.
But if I was going for it, I'd go without raisins. So I don't like fruit. I eat no fruit, not a single fruit.
No, you don't eat bun?
I don't eat fruit. No, I don't really eat bun either. No.
You don't eat bun, you give bun.
Yeah.
Boris, inside your bun, raisin or no raisin?
With raisin.
With raisin.
Actually, correctively speaking, with currants.
Ooh, wow, he's an aristocrat. Man said currants. Man said bun and cheese and currants. And mixed peel. Man said mixed peel soaked in barbancourt.
Yes, sir. Yes, we.
Now let's talk about rum for the culture. I love a white rum. I love white rum, obviously. But if you're out on the town with a lady, what island do you get your rum from at the bar? If you're at a bar and it has all the rum from all the, I'm not drinking Puerto Rican rum. No way. That's garbage. No disrespect to Puerto Rico, even though you guys were on the top 3 list. It was Trinidad, Jamaica, or Jamaica, Trinidad, and Puerto Rico. I'm not drinking Puerto Rican rum. Boris, you're at Dream Weekend. You could drink any rum you want. What rum are you reaching for?
Myers.
Wow, he's an aristocrat. Any man that wants currants in his bun is gonna go for Myers. I mean, it's hand in hand, Teddy. Teddy, what say you?
I mean, there's nothing that compares to the great Ray and Nephew Overproof White Rum. That is my all-time favorite rum, 100%. Number 1.
Jesus.
Number 2, I do love Appleton Reserve. Those are all really good rums. Myers is also good. But I'm going for Ray and Nephew. Every time. And if I'm with a lady, I'm just gonna explain to her that if you want to be with me, you have to at least give this a shot. That's
Wow.
I mean, I assume there was a pun there.
Yeah. My wife hates it. If I walk up to her, she goes, "You drink a Ray and Nephew tonight." She can smell it on my breath.
Oh man. Me? We had a couple of Haitians on the podcast, and I was calling it Baba Court, but it's really called Baba Coup.
Yes, Baba Coup.
That is my go-to rum. Like, that's, it's eloquent. It has different barrels, and I like it. But man, when you're in the corner, or sitting on your grandfather's tomb, you gotta drink the Jankro.
Yes,
you have to drink the Jankro.
It helps with everything.
Helps with everything. If you're at a setup 9-9, you have to drink the Jankro. You have to.
The Baba Coup is like the culture. It's secretive like Asian people.
Right.
You drink it tonight and it's tomorrow morning it's revealing itself.
Teddy, have you had this?
That's the special edition Kingston one. That's
Yeah.
69%. I've had it, yeah.
Yo, of course, you had this yet?
Yeah.
Yo.
It's a little stronger than the regular Ray and Nephew, I believe.
Yo, this is like I take a sip of it. I was over J. Cool's, right? They say, yo, Sheiks, try the 70. The 6, what is it? The 60 year. and I took a shot of it, and it went down. And then, like a couple minutes later, it's like it exploded in my mouth and my throat, and I felt like someone was putting a mask on me. Like I felt like someone was drawing paint around my eyeballs. Yo, this right here, and this. Let me see if I can still. After I finish it, it's gone. There's no more gas in it. A month after I finish this, I could open it, suck the gas, and get a little white rum in the straight to the brain. But all the gas is gone from this right here.
Sound like you know what you're doing.
I think that's 69%, right?
70%.
70%. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So it's a
Yeah,
little bit
this is crazy.
I drink that no problem, like water.
Oh yeah, man. Simple thing.
Like 5 or 6 shots on Saturday night. No problem. Line them up.
What do you guys think about Trinidadian food? Because that did rank on iShow Speed's list. I can't do the roti. I can't do a burrito with chickpeas. I can't do it.
I mean, I like roti. I don't. It just doesn't rank up there with the rest of the stuff for me. No offense to all my Trini friends out there. No, not at all. But like, yeah, it's not. It's just not up there for me.
No, it's definitely it's on the West Indies team, but it's not batting or bowling. It's on the bench.
On the bench.
Yeah, it's on the bench.
What about saltfish and bake? I like the saltfish and bake.
All right, bread. Then you remember Saint's Diner?
Yes.
Bread, the saltfish and bake. The saltfish and the bacon and spinach. We used to bubble those. Yes, you understand. And again, it's actually because we are Jamaican and we bias about our food.
Yeah, we're the most racist and biased people on the planet. It's okay though.
Yes. So when we see Trinidad come, when we see Trinidad own, and we are saying, "Yo, this nice, you know." And actually, you have the fry bake and you have the roast bake.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Roast bake?
The roast bake is a little bit. It's more like a bread. That, but me like the fry bake, but the fry bake and saltfish, me can eat two of that right now. Yeah.
Let's be back. Go ahead, Porus. Go ahead.
Shit, remember, so we used to go a Saint's Diner, man, in time to buy breakfast, man.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm thinking? Cocoa bread or bake?
Cocoa bread.
It's for the occasion. You're not gonna put a patty inside of a bake.
Right. Or can you?
I mean, and as I'm saying it, should we?
I mean, we may need to see if we could put. I could do a patty and bake. Patty and bake look like that would slap well.
Yeah. I think I should try. I think I should try that.
Oh yeah, patty and bake. That sounds crazy. Teddy, what says you?
Cocoa bread all day. Cocoa bread. I can eat cocoa bread with just butter on it.
Ooh.
There's already butter on it, Teddy. You just
cut it open, put the butter.
Yeah, you just.
That's right there.
It's already baked with butter. You want to put more butter on it? That's like you like. I want my croissant. How you want it with butter? Yeah.
They say to make a croissant is the hardest thing you could do.
Yes,
it's one of the hardest.
Probably, yeah.
But let me tell you something right now, because the kitchen have to be cold for the croissant to raise and blah blah blah. Jamaican cocoa bread is way better than a croissant. Could you imagine if you went to a restaurant and they did cocoa bread, egg, and sausage, cocoa bread, egg, and cheese?
Wow. No, see now, yes, brother. We can talk about that.
Jesus.
Yes. Or you get your cold cut sandwich. You get a turkey sandwich on croissant on cocoa bread. Lettuce, tomato, one little slab of mayonnaise because I already got butter with some
People will pull out their teeth.
When I had the restaurant for lunch, because we did a nice lunch crowd, we used to do a jerk chicken sandwich on cocoa bread, and people have option to add cheese or not. We have lettuce, tomato, all that stuff. A jerk chicken and cocoa bread. It was a real popular dish for us.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we used to do jerk cheeseburgers on hard dough bread. We'd have the burger on the grill with jerk, add the cheese, and put it onto hard dough bread with lettuce and tomato. That was real popular too.
Wow. Well, gentlemen, it's 10:30. I'm hungry.
Yes.
I'm hungry now too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm about to go do something before I go on my bed.
This is the culture, right? It's not just music. It's food, it's entertainment. It's sports. We didn't even get into the track stuff yet.
No, and what you wear, your clothes, your shoes,
all of that. This genre is a culture. It's not a genre of music. It's a culture.
Yep.
All right, boys. Anybody, you guys want to say something out? Sign off.
Come check Island Saturdays this week. Get a free shot of Ray Nephew on me. Mention the show. I got you. Come Island Saturdays Alchemy, 171 Chestnut Street, Providence, Rhode Island.
All right, Porus, what do you got going on?
Listen, man. This week, my last daughter graduating high school, so I'm gonna be, I need to bring the white rum with me because a little bit of it's gonna run a little bit of tears.
Yeah.
But
I've been there already, so I feel you. I've been there.
Congratulations, man! Congratulations on getting it.
All right, thank you. Yeah. I'll have a good week. All right, and continue to share. No pun intended.
Yeah. Bring her to Rhode Island. We'll give her a VIP in Island Saturdays.
All right, say no, say less.
Yeah, Porus, I'll be up there. I'm not up there this Saturday.
You can come any Saturday you want, but you're definitely on the 13th.
The 13th.
Any Saturday you want. You got VIP no matter what anyway.
Teddy, you know what we got to do? We got to say this off here because anybody to steal idea. I'm going to call you when I'm riding out to Rhode Island because we have to be ground zero for the World Cup, right? Tell them again, Teddy, before we go. Tell them again what's going on with the World Cup, club extension, and what's going on in Rhode Island.
It's still up in the air for the clubs. I'm waiting on an answer, but hopefully we're going to stay serving alcohol till 3 a.m. and open till 4 a.m. For the month of June. So still waiting to hear on an official thing on that for Providence, but we're waiting. We're right near, like a short cab ride. You could probably walk, but it might be a little bit of a hike. They could have the World Cup fan center in downtown Providence. So definitely want to capitalize on that. I believe Providence is the official city for Ghana. They are staying in Providence. They're practicing in Rhode Island. So definitely got to capitalize on that as well because I know my Ghanaian people love reggae music.
Let's do it.
Definitely.
All right, gentlemen, have a good night.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Big up. Maximum respect.
All right. Shakes.